Hey everyone, I'm making a travel video specifically for Gail. Gail might be coming to Scotland. I hope so. Please bring her, God. That would be wonderful. She gave me this bag. She's like my best coffee buddy from Texas. She makes me laugh and she understands me to the max. So I appreciate her friendship. And I promised her I'd make the video when I got here to this super cool wallpaper. But this bag, Gail, I keep all my important paperwork in here, and I slide that right on in my backpack, so when I need to know where I'm going next, or I need to hand a piece of paper to check in, I've got it all in one place in my backpack. And that would be something you carry on the plane. Now normally I travel with a bigger bag than this. I like this bag because it has the 8 wheels, okay? And it is a very good bag. It's a carry-on. And look, see, all my underwear and socks are falling out already. This is where, let's just start the video. This is where you stick your underwear and socks, okay? And behind me, I've got all my clothes. They've taken 2 days to dry. So I'm gonna grab all these socks and underwear, and then I'm gonna stick them on in there, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do in a minute. But because I'm traveling so much this year from place to place, I decided, I'm not gonna go be checking in a bag everywhere I go and then paying the extra fee. So Angela, learn how to travel light. But wouldn't you know, people still tell me, you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff. Well, hello. I like to have different outfits. Now I know guys, when they travel, they can wear the same pair of jeans for a week and maybe a couple of shirts. But that's just not my style. Some days I like to preach in red. Some days I like to preach in pink. Some days I just like normal clothes. Not everything I own is a preaching shirt, turn or burn type shirt. I don't wear this every single day. Sometimes I just want to be a girl, you know, and feel beautiful. And now I've got this yellow sweater, and the reason I'm holding it is it's because it's my one sweater. Okay, you got 7 days in a week. That means when you pack, if you're going somewhere just for a couple of weeks, you don't need 5 sweaters. Pick your favorite outfits, your favorite. And with this yellow, there's different things I can do. I have a shirt. This shirt can go underneath it with a pair of jeans or my jean skirt, okay? Or I can kick it up a notch and wear a long sleeve pink underneath it with my Paris, France scarf. I don't wear this kind of stuff very much, but it still makes me feel super feminine to have it with me. Let me tell you why I bought this. I actually bought this not to be some frou-frou kind of girl, although it's cute. I actually bought this the day that I preached at the Eiffel Tower last year and on Valentine's Day. I bought this to be a tie, to tie my camera to a fence so I could have the backdrop of the Eiffel Tower in my video. That's why I bought this in Paris. So it's actually a super good way to tie your tripod down. You tie this on one end of your tripod, do it real tight, and then you find a fence and you tie it. So it really has nothing to do with fashion. That's why I bought it. Okay, back to packing. Back to packing. Now, another reason I show you the yellow sweater first is because when you get on that plane, you want to have the most heavy stuff that you have wearing on the plane. Now, it would be more comfortable to wear sneakers on the plane. Sometimes I do. But it's better to wear your heaviest boot. Now, let me tell you something. Last year, I brought my white boots and my red boots because they were special to me. And guess what? Within the first week or 2 weeks, I think the first week, I already gave both pairs away in London. And I remember this Brazil girl just blankety blank blank blank. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a cowgirl. And I'm like, I'm glad you like them, but my mom bought them for me. And I hated to see those super cool boots go because my hometown made fun of me preaching in the red boots. And I'm like, I can't give these away to somebody in Brazil, but yes, you can. There are times when you go on trips where you got too much stuff and you just got to give it away. You just have to let it go. Clothes cannot be an idol, okay? You got to be willing to let it go and say, you know what, I love yellow, that's my favorite, but I'm going to Asia this summer, so I'm just going to have to give this away either in Amsterdam or when I get to Sweden. Now, you want to take your heaviest outfit, and I'm going to show you my heaviest outfit in another clip. But when you first pack, oh, that's the other thing. You wear your jackets on the plane. You don't pack your jacket. Look how big this thing is. You don't pack it. I love this jacket. This is where I keep my passport. Isn't that cool? So when I'm checking in, I got my jacket on, right? Now I bought this jacket because it says Avalanche. Paid 25 American dollars. You know why it says Avalanche? Because my pastor Steve Hill, his last book was called Spiritual Avalanche, about the church being overtaken by an avalanche of false teaching. That was his last revelation before he died, his last book before he died. And I love him so much, like a father. And then I found this in Belgium, and I had it glued on. So it means a lot to me. This can be a jacket I keep all year long, because why? I can wear it on the plane. So it's not like it's going to take up my back. Now my super cool Army Ralph Lauren jacket I got for Christmas, I will have to give it away. Oh, that's sad, but that's life. Okay, now, life always has dirty clothes. You can wash clothes, but the clothes you got on are in the process of getting dirty all over again. So you've always got dirty clothes. That's just life. So these are my dirty clothes because it took 2 days for all this stuff to dry. This is what I wore. Plus it's got my beach towel in there from Greece. I used it the other day. Probably shouldn't have used it. Probably should have just stuck with the towel I had. But anyway, bring a towel. If you're going from place to place to place, you're not guaranteed that they will have a towel. But if you're just coming for a week, you'll probably have a towel, and it's worth just either buying a towel there or just renting a towel. Now you can rent a towel from a hostel for about €1, okay? So you see what I got? I got these at the local store, the cheap store. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the name of stores. So the cheap store in America, you know which one I'm talking about. Starts with a W. Okay, get these and stick them in there. It compresses them. They're called compression bags. See how much stuff I got in there? Okay, so you want to just kind of stick that in your bag, like to one corner, okay? That's what we're going to do. Gail, I know that you have an iPad. So maybe one of these bags. And in this bag I have, like, you'll need European charger, my super cool Ray-Bans I found in Miami, my spy cam glasses in case I'm going to go sing in a karaoke bar or preach in a pot smoking bar. You never know what I'm going to do. So those are my Mission Possible glasses. Praise God. And then that's where I stick my laptop. But it's good, you know, if you don't want to carry a backpack sometimes and you just want to go have coffee, Gail. I got this at the W store as well. And you can put your reading glasses in there. I'm wearing reading glasses now. I'm super cool doing that. And just your stuff. You know, just little like chargers and stuff like that, okay? Stick that in there, but this is going to go in my backpack carry-on, okay? Super. Circle, that's why you see so much here. But these are my heaviest things, okay? I've got my jean skirt, which is very long. I'm going to put my under johns, is that what you call them? I'm not sure. And then over that, I'm going to put these brown pants here. So I'll actually have 2 layers of pants underneath my cute skirt. And then I'm going to have my under type garment under the sweater, okay? And then I'm going to have 2 jackets. And then I'm going to wear the scarf. So when I go out preaching, it's not like people are going to see that outfit, so I won't have that on. I'll have my jackets zipped up, and then I will just simply put this over it, okay? I feel like I'm teaching street preachers how to pack for a trip more than Gail. I hope you're getting something out of this, Gail, but basically my point is to make sure you wear your heaviest clothes on the plane. And this is my tripod, so you're going to want to get it in the bag before you shut it, okay? So you work around that. But that's if you take a tripod. Again, this is kind of helpful for a street preacher as well, because this thing adjusts. And it's also kind of like a walking stick in the snow. It's been very helpful, and it's kind of like a weapon as well. People stare at me like I'm bad at the bone when I get off the train sometimes. Like, whoa, woman, what you got? So that's kind of how I roll. Last year I traveled without makeup. Look how much room makeup takes, okay? That's going in my backpack. The reason it's going in my backpack is because when you get to the airport security, you have to pull your laptop out and you have to pull any kind of makeup. So those 2 things will go in my backpack. And this is my camcorder and then my camera holder. It's not good to look like a tourist when you go places. One of the tips I learned was when you're in a place staying a while, get a local hat. When I was in Poland a month, they told me they thought I lived there because I had this hat. Well, I got that off of a travel video. So basically, all I'm going to do is take the rest of these clothes, roll them up in here, stick them in here, stick the shoes on top. That's how I'm going to do it. And I hope that helps with packing. I don't know if I'm good at this or not, Gail. But you know, 1 pair of sweatpants for just kind of lounging around. Then I got all my preaching clothes. And, you know, having different colored ideas to wear. But really, what I'm trying to say is just 2 pairs of shoes. Okay, comfort shoes, and then your hiking type slip-proof shoes. And then 1 backpack. I have 2 backpacks because one's a preaching backpack. Well, they both look kind of preachy though, don't they? But yeah, I hope that really helps.